What is up? What is up? What is up, y'all? This is George I. Cortright, and this is a mad week. We are back. I know I ain't consistent with my timing and all that stuff, and what time I do things, what day I put it out, and the previews, and what place I'm putting on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. Hey. Like I said, I got a life, man. I got a life. I do things. But anyways, as you can see, I am not alone. Once again, I am bringing new people to the show. And it just so happens I had somebody in town that wanted to, said, hey, you're going to be on my goddamn show. So I have somebody on my show that is new to you guys. And who are you?
My name is Talon Robinson.
And how do I know you, man?
How do you know me? Well, we are related.
Yes, this is my nephew. What up, nephew? As
what
Snoop
up?
Dogg would say. Of course, we got my producer back this week. What up, girl?
Hello.
That is my sister behind the controls. She didn't want to put her face up for some reason, but that's all right. She does what she's gonna do. So my nephew got in town, and we're going to be kicking it for a while. He is in from... Where you from?
I'm in from Atlanta.
What are you doing in Atlanta?
In Atlanta, I am a professional wrestler.
This man is a professional wrestler. I should have had some pictures queued up. I might put some in post once again. I want to not have to do stuff in post all the goddamn time, so I need to think of stuff ahead of time. But I usually don't. I am very last minute on some shit. But a professional wrestler. How long you been doing that?
I recently hit 2 years.
2 years in the professional in Atlanta, right? In Atlanta.
Based out of Atlanta, yes.
Based out of Atlanta, but you go
pretty much wherever.
Name some states that you wrestled in.
I've wrestled in Georgia. I've gone out to Alabama. I've done shows in Tennessee.
Tennis. All right. And once upon a time, I seen on your social media that you was a champion. You was a champion like your uncle. You're a champion like your uncle right here, you know. You champion like the uncle. I'm a champion.
See.
So you a champion still?
Still right now? No, I'm not.
Oh!
All those.
Once upon a time, he was a champion.
All those titles were for tag titles.
Uh-huh.
And recently, I've departed from the tag scene.
What?
Yeah, I just grew to a point where I'm like, I don't want to be part of the tag scene as much anymore.
Why is that?
Just to put myself out there.
Okay. And what is your wrestling moniker? I know everybody has their different characters and all that stuff. What is yours?
I am the innovator of strange, Talon Oxen.
Talon Oxen. How you say Oxen? Oxen?
Oxyn.
Oxyn.
Yes.
All right. And what's some of the characters that you have been previously?
That I've been previously. Before this, I was Talon Kaguya.
What the hell is that?
It's basically kind of like out of this world type.
Yeah, it is. And what's it? I seen. Was that the one with the mask or whatever?
No, that is one currently.
Oh, okay.
I kind of formed a new one as like a transition from the older one.
Okay. All right.
That also comes with a new moniker that I'm also putting onto my current gimmick, which is the Tainted Phoenix.
The Tainted Phoenix.
Yes.
Which is funny because he's in Phoenix now, and I don't know how tainted this Phoenix is, but he's the Tainted Phoenix, and he will rise again. Thank you for coming on my show, nephew. I appreciate it. So you just in town just on fun? What you in town for?
I'm in town for family and also, and also at the same time to get a little connections out here.
All right, so you possibly travel for wrestling out here.
Yes, yes.
All right. So, my people is in Phoenix. You might want to go see some professional wrestling with my nephew in there. That'd be fucking cool. So, definitely, if you in town, anytime you in town, I'm in town, out there, I'm gonna come check you out, support you, say what's up. Hopefully, I don't see you get your ass whooped. That ain't cool. I don't like seeing family get ass whooped. I jump over the motherfucking rope with a fucking folded chair and shit. Like, no, that ain't gonna be beating up on my nephew, motherfucker. Put your tutu off, motherfucker. All right. What I've been up to? Last weekend, wifey and I went and did some parties with some friends. Friday night, we went to a birthday party. I think the place was called Tommy's or some shit. It was an Italian joint. On my buddy's birthday, Shindigs was there. I think he said he turned 45. Motherfucker looked 23. So congratulations to you, J.A., homie, on another year of getting older and shit, even though you look like you're getting younger. This motherfucker, Benjamin Button. Motherfucker, man, I don't even know. Right, and he say rice. Asian. He Asian and he say he eat rice every day, and that's how he look young. If I ate rice every day, I look fat because of all the fucking carbs. But that's just me. The next day, another group of friends decided they were gonna. Well, the wife in the group decided she was gonna build a tiki bar in their house, and he's on the happy wife, happy life situation. So it happened. So it was the opening of a tiki bar, and she watches the show. So, hey, yeah, I'm talking shit about your tiki bar. It was actually cool. It was actually cool. I wouldn't build a tiki bar in my house, but hey, it ain't my house. You build whatever the fuck you want in your house. So there was the opening of a tiki bar. Another one of her friends' birthdays also celebrated it then. So just had a bunch of friends, good people over. Had a good time. Sister was there. She was there, hooting and hollering. There was a piñata. A piñata with condoms and alcohol busting out that motherfucker. Like I said, grown people shit. It was grown people shit at the tiki bar. Had a good time. Then let's see, watched some football. Another loss for the Cardinals. That we ain't gonna even talk. You saw. I ain't the happiest motherfucker when it comes to my boys. They a disappointment. But anyways, I talked about it before. I ain't talking about it this time. These motherfuckers. But anyways, anything exciting recently happened to you?
Recently? Mm-hmm. Well, if you're in Atlanta, there's a promotion called AWE, which stands for Atlanta Wrestling Entertainment. And I was on there. I got killed, which is where the Tainted Phoenix comes from.
Tainted Phoenix. He rose out of the ashes into Talon Oxen? Talon Oxen. Rose into Talon Oxen.
There it is.
And now, all right. So, is that who you're wrestling for now, or you go back and forth between multiple ones?
Within Atlanta, that's the one I'm kind of gonna stick with.
Okay. All right. So, if you are in Atlanta, how can they go and check you out?
They can follow me on Instagram, which my handle is Talon_Oxen.
OXYN.
OXYN.
Cool. All right, so this is a mad week and should be happening each and every week. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about that. The first thing on the list is something that happened to each and every one of us. All of us experienced this bullshit. What was it? Wednesday, October 3rd at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So what's that? Well, 11:18 our time. FEMA conducted a nationwide test of the emergency alert system. It took place Wednesday, October 3rd at 2:18 p.m. Eastern. I didn't know that they were going to be doing a radio and TV alert, and that was supposed to be 2 days later. No, 2 minutes later, 2 hours later. I don't know. It happened a little bit later for the radio and TV shit. Everybody, you got that right?
Yeah.
Everybody got that. It was crazy.
It just
hearing
happened.
Everybody, yeah.
It just happened.
Well, everybody knew it was gonna happen. From what I heard, this was actually scheduled for an earlier date, but was pushed back due to the hurricanes that was down in Carolina. Because this was conducted by FEMA, they want to put most of their efforts into helping the motherfuckers. Yes, I said motherfuckers. Helping the motherfuckers down in the Carolinas with the hurricane. What was it? Florence? What's the hurricane? What was it? Florida? Well,
I think it was Florence.
Florence! Hurricane Florence. That's what. Yes, that is right. Florence. Hurricane Florence. That's what it was. So this was supposed to be held earlier, but it got pushed back. And not only did it send out alerts to everybody's cell phone, but it sent out alerts, radio, TV. Why? This was to ensure these were effective ways to alert the public if there was some kind of public danger, national endangerment, or some kind of shit, similar to what happened in Hawaii that one time. That motherfucker pushed the button wrong.
Oh yeah.
Erroneously.
Oh yeah.
And the missile alert and all that shit. So I guess we know that shit works, and hopefully Donald Trump don't booty call nobody on that motherfucker.
You know.
You never know with that motherfucker. You never know. Speaking of some political shit, have you heard about this whole Brett Kavanaugh Supreme Court motherfucker?
No.
You ain't heard about him? Well, this Supreme Court judge that was appointed by, supposedly supposed to be appointed by Trump to fill the vacant spot, he ended up getting, people came out and started saying, hey, this motherfucker sexually assaulted me back in the day. He's unfit to be on the Supreme Court. And people, women took the stands and said, told their stories about what happened and all that stuff. He pretty much was in front of like a bunch of the politicians stating why he should become a judge, and pretty much defending himself from all these allegations. And I saw some of it. It is just fucking hilarious because he was like, I like beer. And he was just he was aggressive and strong because one of the ladies was saying how they got drunk back in like high school or college, and he ended up forcing himself on her, and they were trying to find out if he was an alcoholic, and some of the questions were, did you ever drink in excess where you wouldn't remember later? Would you drink till you blacked out? And I ain't gonna take anything away from man if that's what he did in his college days. I may or may not have done something similar myself, not the throw myself on a woman thing. So if it was drinking in your college days, all right, that happened. But if you went so far as to throw yourself onto women, and this happened multiple times, and if you're going to stand on the stand and actually lie about it, that's not judge worthy.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That is fucked up. And this is going to be the guy who's going to be judging people's fates and shit. We need somebody that's honest and, somebody I see that's better than me up on the fucking stand. You don't want to see me up on that. Shit. I already judge enough. You don't want me in a fucking robe judging. I'll say, I don't like your shoes, motherfucker. You must have did something wrong. I'm about to say. So, this whole thing is interesting. And as of yet, there was the FBI investigation on this whole thing as well. So the FBI findings are going to be taken in consideration. There's going to be a vote to figure out if they're going to actually proceed and let them on and all that stuff. It's going to be crazy to see. One of the funny fucking things, I'm still one of the people, I guess there's still a lot of people who watch Saturday Night Live, but I'm still one of the people who watch Saturday Night Live. Do you watch Saturday Night Live?
No, I don't really watch TV.
You don't watch TV?
I don't have time like that.
Man, this guy is busy. This guy's on his grind. I should be too. And if I was, I'd have all these pictures and shit ready for my show. But I ain't. But anyways, I do watch TV, and I watch Saturday Night Live, not on Saturday night and not live, but I still watch Saturday Night Live. One of the skits was about this dude's hearing, basically his job interview, but it's about Brett Kavanaugh's hearing, and Matt Damon was the... You saw this, Ira? Dude, go on and check this out, because it was pretty hilarious. And like, I like beer! And I was like, what? And then I went back in, because I saw the actual skit first. And then I was like, how close is it? You know, I know they get dramatic for laughs and all that shit. Yeah. How close is this? Went and saw some of the stuff and was like, whoa!
I don't know. You're making me want to go watch like both of them.
Yo, yes, and that's why I say go check out. You ain't gotta watch all of it, but I say go to a point where he starts getting frustrated and he starts getting irritated with the questions, and then watch the SNL skit, and it was pretty cool. SNL, and that was Saturday Night Live's season premiere. So that is back. And who else was on Saturday Night Live's season premiere? See, I already got the supposed to do the other one first. Other one, there, right there. There you go. Kanye motherfucking West. He was on Saturday Night Live, and he was just a musical guest. Adam Driver was the host, but he was the musical guest. He did 3 songs. Usually, the guests only do 2 songs. So he did the 2 songs at the regular spots like they do. And then at the end, like, oh, thank you for coming out. You know, thanks everybody. And then Kanye went up there and did another song. But he decided to take some liberties. He brought on the cast of Saturday Night Live, and he decided he wanted to do one of his famous Kanye rants.
Oh, great.
And this was not, they didn't show it live, but you heard about it because they cut it off. Actually, I didn't watch it live, so I don't know if they showed all of it live. I saw it on Hulu. So they cut like his song off, so they didn't show the fucking rant. But Kenan Thompson, one of the cast members on there, pretty much said, Kanye, wait, where the fuck is that? He described it as being held hostage on stage because he was talking about some shit that a lot of people don't believe in, and is about him supporting Trump, and he even had a "Make America Great Again" hat on. No, go back. All right, you know what? Keep it right here. All right, and one of the things he said on his rant was, it's so many times I talk to like a white person about this, and they say, how could you like Trump? He's racist, West said. Well, if I was concerned about racism, I would have moved out of America a long time ago. This is what Kanye said. Do you like Kanye West? Do you listen to music? Do you have time for music?
I do listen to music.
All right. We got that established. Now, do you like Kanye West music?
Not really.
What kind of music do you like? Atlanta trap?
No.
You don't like trap music?
No.
EDM music?
EDM, no.
Country music?
I used to listen to country.
For real?
Yeah, I used to.
Oh.
I went to high school in a very, like up north, and so like all my friends.
Was a melting pot of peoples, of country and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
when you listen to music, what do you usually listen to?
I usually listen to like metal or like horrorcore.
Horrorcore.
Yes.
As in Insane Clown Posse?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. We are similar. I am too Juggalo from way back in the day. I dabbled. Haven't been keeping up with their latest stuff, but gone to umpteen concerts, even traveled across country to concerts, getting broke down, having people going to the same concert pick me up, go stay at somebody's empty apartment, then get dropped off at the car that I need to get fixed, and I had to have my mom wire some money to fix it, even though she didn't know I was on the damn trip. All right, but anyways, about my life, that's something different.
Also, side note, you know how they do the gathering?
Yeah, that's where I was going to.
I'm gonna try to get on the wrestling portion of
Yo, that's money. All right. That is money. Yes. The Gathering of the Juggalos is a yearly event for fans of Insane Clown Posse. The story I just told you, going cross country for the concert, is like it was actually a 3-day event, and it was the Gathering of the Juggalos. I was in South Dakota, went from South Dakota to Toledo, Ohio, picked up some people I met on the internet along the way, and just adventures happened. So during the Gathering of the Juggalos, there is professional wrestling, so my nephew is going to try to get on that. That would be cool as fuck. That's cool as fuck. I would think that's cool as fuck. Hey, a mad week. Even I learned some things, man. That's cool. You know? That is cool. All right, let's see. What else? Oh, put that number 2 picture up here. One of the songs, he did a song with Lil Pump, and they were in bottles. They're dressed in bottles. It's fucking.
Why?
I don't know, but recently I don't like too much Kanye music, but I actually like that song, even though he looks stupid as a motherfucker. I actually like that song. So I don't know. With Kanye and his antics, he's just getting on my goddamn nerves. I think he's stupid. He's trying to push his agenda on everybody. He's even telling people he's just saying all kinds of shit. Nobody really wants to hear it. But some of his music is popping. A lot of it ain't. I just don't know about Kanye. You wasn't behind Kanye to begin, so you ain't really missing him or nothing. And his fucking shoes are ugly as fuck.
He has shoes?
Yeah, the Yeezys. They cost probably like $800 or something like that, and they ugly. They look like old ass ugly Reebok. And I don't like Reebok, so hey.
See, this is the thing. $800 for shoes? No.
I'm just guessing. It might be more than that shit. If you didn't buy them first, it's definitely more than that shit because people mark up all kinds of shit. It's like me trying to get them fucking Jordans that I fucking want. Shit, they go like $199 or $299. If you don't get it within the 10 minutes that it goes on sale, you go online like $1,500 goddamn dollars. Like what the fuck? Yes, they are nice, not $1,500 nice. But anyways. All right, we're gonna keep. Are you into politics much? How old are you anyway?
I'm 22.
22. He's of age to vote. Did you vote?
No.
Me neither. Well, for the presidential election, I did not vote, and I said it last time too. I'm not gonna vote for the presidential election until the electoral college is abolished. But anyways, this is my show. I can say what the fuck I want when I want.
You know?
Hey, all right. But anyway, some of the political shit that is going on. This is getting upset. starting to upset me. The whole immigration with Trump and the immigration shit. It's reported that Trump's administration plans to move $260 million from cancer and HIV/AIDS research to cover costs associated with the custody of immigrant children. On the show before, I showed like a picture of some of those camps where they're trying to like just get the immigrant kids and the families or whatever, the illegals.
Yeah.
They're trying to get them and ship them back to Mexico. And during the process, some of these children are getting separated from their parents, which is really fucking ridiculous and fucked up. As of right now, there's a record high of these not abandoned children, but separated children. There's more than 13,000 children in custody. Like I said, it's at record highs. They decided they were going to move this money over to support the cost of this. And comes after the Department of Health and Human Services once again could not locate 1,500 children. How the fuck do you not be able to locate 1,500 children? And if you couldn't locate 1,500 or you couldn't locate a decent amount of children before, why are you still doing the same practices to fucking do this shit when it's not fucking necessary? I know there's a fucking illegal immigration problem in the United States, but there's definitely a better way to do this shit than what's going on right now.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
That's fucking crazy. That's fucked up being, like, when you were younger, if you and your mom had to get separated for any fucking reason.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking ridiculous.
The whole thing with that is just the fact that he's pulling it out of, like, cancer and HIV research.
Yeah.
To go into this, which I'm not against it, but there's a simple fact that America is built on illegal immigration, as it is.
That is true.
So it's just
that is true.
One is stupid. Two, we stole their land anyway.
Well, we stole. We stole
a whole bunch of land.
Yes, America was built on thievery of land. Now you're saying, oh, but y'all can't come.
Exactly.
That's definitely true.
But yeah, just the fact that like you have the balls to like separate a family.
I just don't understand the fucking point of that. Oh, these are kids and these are adults. All right, they're a fucking family. Keep them the fucking together. Yeah. All right, if whatever you're gonna do to them, you gotta do to both.
Exactly.
Because one, we don't want, if we shipping the fucking adults back, we don't want their kids either. We don't want just the kids. But so keep them all the fucking together. But there should be a better fucking way to take care of all this stuff. I think there should be just another way to fucking create more jobs in the United States is fucking and obviously there's $260 million that could be going somewhere else. So therefore, federal jobs could be created, and that's to put in a better process to document, allow some of these people, to become citizens. I know a lot of them come over here to get a better life for themselves, so let's document them, put them on so we can track them. And if there are, people, and do like background researches if possible. So yeah, we don't want the crime-ridden motherfucker, the drug dealers, the killers, and all that stuff. We don't want to say, yeah, come on over. But once they do something like that over in the United States, we'll be able to say, hey, we gave you a chance. You ain't fucking working properly. Let's ship you back. Or something like that. But we can create jobs to fucking have some people to do all this research, all the fucking documentation, so we won't have this problem with all these children being separated from their families, and that's just bullshit, and we gotta take money away from cancer and HIV/AIDS. Anyways, all you gotta do is talk to Mac Johnson. Why is there that much money? Magic! What we need to do? Shit! All these people! Come on, brother! Alright. But anyways, that's just me. Once again, I go on rants myself. I go on Kanye's.
Is that the new word for rants?
Might as well be.
All right.
Yeah, I'm about to get my Kanye on. Oh shit, here we go.
Oh man, not another Kanye.
Oh shit. And guess who does a whole bunch of Kanye's? Trump. Trump be going on Kanye's all the time. And on one of the recent ones, I just want to. This really isn't that big of a story, but Trump was at some fucking speech, rally. He's going on rallies in the South or whatever. But he said China has a respect for Trump's very large a brain. Just the way he said a brain. It was funny to me, goddammit. Whatever. China has respect for my very large a brain. It was just.
I think that's the only reason you'd watch a Trump speech. Honestly, his antics are amazing.
I would not go personally to see that shit. I wouldn't watch it live when your regularly scheduled programming is interrupted by the president. No, I ain't watching that shit. That's why I watch some of the Tonight shows and all that stuff. So I see some of that shit, and like, seriously, that shit happened, and it's like the shit that he does, and then being that they use that shit to make fun of him, you can see a lot of different shit string together, and some people are like, oh, it's a comedy show. They're gonna nitpick and pick and choose and make things look the way they aren't. But if the fucking content wasn't out there, it wouldn't have been able to be showed. And he's saying shit like, China likes my very large brain. he says it like that too. I ain't fucking lying, fucker. But anyway, all right, I'm off my Kanye now. So we had that little emergency alert thing that I talked about previously. Did you know that on September 16th, Facebook was hacked? I'm just now found out this shit. It was hacked. It was the biggest securities breach in Facebook history. 50 million users, at least 50 million users, at least could have had their info accessed, and it took 11 days for Facebook to take care of the problem. Do you use Facebook?
I do.
Do you like Facebook?
It's cool,
Yeah. I guess I'm just a product of society as well. As like, all right, I was on MySpace when MySpace was popping. When people started converting over to Facebook, all right, I'm on Facebook. And now people are on Instagrams. Like, all right, I'm on Instagram now. So, and I really don't go on to Facebook that much because when I post, as you guys see on my at a Mad Week account on Instagram, when I post there, I just say, yeah, copy it on Facebook. That's my interaction with Facebook. So somebody hacked that shit and had to be strong. This is a fucking large company, and they obviously, being that they're internet based anyways, they have to have one of the toughest fucking. Let me read my notes. Oh, that's all I did on my notes. All right. It was like a level security type thing. So these motherfuckers are just straight professional hackers, trying to get Facebook information. Maybe they are getting some good information, but all you're going to get from me is a bunch of pictures of me and my family, which is public anyway. So what the fuck you want? You want to know my address too? What, you going to send me some gifts? And I ain't talking about the GIFs. I'm talking about some gifts. So it's crazy that there's just professional people out there trying to take people's information and I don't even know what the fuck they're gonna do, especially Facebook.
Yeah, that's what, like, it's Facebook. It's just like, this is my profile.
This is my profile. Here's my pictures. Exactly. Did you want more pictures from me? What the fuck you want? But all right, I just clicked on the criminal mind that I have sometimes, but all right, you can pretend to be somebody, be like, all you gotta do is target the old people on fucking Facebook. So, hey, grandma, send me some money. I'm at the gathering of the Juggalos, and my car broke down. It's like send the money to such and such, and then old people like, oh, I need to help my baby. Send the money. So there's reasons, but it's just fucked up that there's so many fucked up people out there trying to take advantage of other motherfuckers in a illegal manner.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. It's a mad week, man. And speaking of trying to take money from motherfuckers, all right, so you're staying at my mom's place, which is not too far from my place, but my mom's place is also not too far from a Safeway, which a Safeway is a grocery store for people that are not living in the Phoenix area. Safeway also has a bank. It's a U.S. bank inside that grocery store. Well, on Thursday, this U.S. bank and Safeway grocery store was robbed Thursday afternoon. The suspect is this dude right here. He's a white man in his 50s. Police say he came into the grocery store with what was assumed to be a bomb, and he robbed the U.S. bank. It was later determined that it was not a bomb, but he was pretty much holding up the bank with this device and shit, and he got the money and left on foot and left the device behind. Bomb squad came in, found out that it was not a bomb. And this happened right down the street from where you resting your pretty little head tonight. Have you been in a situation where you seen robbery and all that stuff, or known the shit?
Nah.
I've never been in a situation where it's happened around me. This is probably the closest that's happened that I know, because it's probably less than a mile away, and it's probably just a few blocks away from my mom's place. So it's kind of crazy. And this motherfucker, at the time of research, they haven't caught this motherfucker. They have not caught this motherfucker.
But they have his picture.
Pull it up again. It's a clear picture. It's a straight up and usually they, once people put this out on news, internet, social media and stuff like that, it gets caught right away. Like, that's Bill. He worked down at Bill's tire. Yes, something like when people act like dumbasses and like call people names, which is a great fucking segue I'm gonna get to in a minute. They put the video online and like, what was, I can't remember. That motherfucker who stopped those teenage boys from going into that apartment, that dorm, that white dude who stopped the black boys from going up to their friends' dorm room or dorm apartment or something like that. Found out he didn't live there himself. He was just being an asshole. And then once the video got out, they was like, he works down at the Marriott. He ended up getting this fucking losing his job and shit like that. So when you be a dumbass and have your face caught on video, you end up feeling that shit. And hopefully that's going to be happening the same thing to this woman who got kicked off a plane, Southwest plane from Chicago to Houston, for calling the flight attendant the N-word repeatedly. So, this white lady decided she had enough. She had enough and she was being treated unfairly, so she just started slanging that N-word to the African-American flight attendant. What did the flight attendant do to warrant that response? She told the lady, ma'am, you need to put up your tray before takeoff. She wasn't having it. Now, I understand. There ain't no goddamn reason my tray need to be up for the plane to take the fuck off. Is there a control in the tray that makes the fucking the airplane lock up?
Never understood that either.
I don't understand it. I don't understand why. But guess what? We know it's a rule.
Yeah.
And if somebody say, hey, you need to do that, are you really gonna bitch at them and start slanging out racial slurs? Is that necessary?
You know, maybe she was like, maybe the tray. I don't know.
No, it ain't necessary. He's trying to, even as the devil advocate, the devil's like perplexed. Like, well, man. So that's fucked up. So that was my little segue onto that. But then we go back with all these fucking robberies and shit. Well, there's a shitload of robberies that's been happening in California when it comes to celebrity homes. There's been just a shitload of them. Well, 10-2. What's 10-2? Tuesday? On Tuesday, police arrested 4 suspects in connection to a string of celebrity burglaries in California. Celebrity victims include Yasiel Puig, that's a baseball player for the Dodgers, Robert Woods, which is a wide receiver for the LA Rams, and the fucked up thing about him, they got him while he was playing a game, like Thursday night football game. They fucking robbed his fucking house. Other celebrity people that's been got, Rihanna and Christina Milian. The burglary. All right. I gotta read my notes so I can get my head right. The burglaries are believed to be carried out by an organized crew that tracked celebrities on social media. Once again, social media is the devil. Nah, it really ain't. But on social media to see when they are away from their home. And like I said, Robert Woods for the LA Rams got his shit burglarized while he was at the game, playing the game, so they knew he wasn't going to be home, which you're making millions of dollars. Why ain't you got a top-notch security system to begin with?
That's what I was going to say.
It's crazy. But then again, they did say that they do like a smash and grab, so they may have some kind of security system, but they go in, go real quick, get as much as possible, and then run out before, because there is going to be a delay before the security system calls the police gets to them. But anyways, they burglarized Robert Woods, and that's when they got pulled over. They got suspects got caught shortly after Robert Woods' home was hit. They were stopped on an unrelated violation. Police found property belonging to Woods, and once they got that, the property that they found with Woods, they got a warrant, and I guess I'm not sure on the whole story, but I think they got warrants and searched their homes and found other shit from celebrities. They also found a list of motherfuckers they was gonna hit, including LeBron James, Viola Davis, Matt Damon. These motherfuckers, they wasn't playing, and like it was a bunch of them. They don't know if these were the only motherfuckers or if it was a group of a bunch of people, because I told you several names already, but there's so many people that have been getting got. It's crazy out there, man. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know if you heard the story about Shawnee O'Neal, Shaquille O'Neal's ex-wife. She was getting robbed. I think she was home at the time, but there's that ring or whatever. You push the button, it rings, and you can see whoever's at your front door. Well, she had that type of surveillance like around her home, and somebody was trying to break into her home, and she saw him on the fucking video and started talking to her like, "Hey, motherfucker, what the fuck are you trying to do?" And so they got the video of it, just and like, oh, and run off. But she was talking to shit, and then she put out on the internet the pictures and video of that motherfucker These motherfuckers, come on, man. If you ain't got enough for your own, why are you stealing other people's shit? How about you go get a fucking job, get your own shit? Stop stealing motherfuckers' shit. You fucking piece of shit. Punk ass.
My thing about that though is if you taking it, why? What are you gonna do with it?
Well, if it's just like if it's jewelry, electronics, or whatever, you hawk the shit or just sell it on the street. And
Yeah, but that's a big trail to be leaving.
It could also just be like, oh, this is like this person's thing. You know, like they could just sell it on
memorabilia.
Yeah.
Like when OJ went and tried getting his memorabilia back, like that shit. There's multiple reasons. Yeah, all right. These Robert Woods shoes. You know, it's like, oh shit, those Robert Woods shoes. Like, yeah, how much you want for them? I'll give you $200. And $200 is more than nothing. So the criminal mind, yes, I get it, but you're fucking stupid because you was gonna get caught, man. You ain't that fucking great, and to constantly doing this. Some people you gonna get caught eventually if you keep doing it. The thing to do is do a good 3 and then be done. Or just move cities. That's what I say.
You know?
But then again, the difference between the sane and the insane is not the thoughts that you think, it's the actions that you do. Because, yeah, I could think about robbing the shit out of some rich motherfuckers, but I know not to do that shit. But just because I think it don't make me insane. I'm sane because I will not do that. Are you sane?
Yeah.
You better be. I'm your motherfucking uncle. Give you a whooping. Wrestling motherfucker. Look, this got professional wrestler. How many professional wrestlers do you know? Just think about it. Probably none. One right here. Go follow. What's your Instagram?
Talon Oxen.
Go check him out on Talon Oxen. Tell him you said you saw him on the show and you gonna follow and check out how he doing. Go check him out. That's cool shit. Speaking of security and all kinds of shit, this was fucking crazy. One of the podcasts that I listened to said this, so I had to go research it. All right, you know the WD-40. You heard WD-40? Well, WD-40 actually stands for Water Displacement 40. It took them 40 times to get the right solution for like their mechanical uses and all that stuff to prevent rust and all this stuff. So that they call it WD-40, but it's been in place for like 65 years, and they had the formula, secret formula, the patented secret formula or whatever. They had it in a special location, a vault, for like 65 years. Well, recently they wanted to switch vaults and put it into a bank vault. So what did they do? They knew motherfuckers was fucking thirsty, so they hired armed security just to protect the WD-40 solution, the ingredients for the WD-40 solution. Armed security, Brinks. Straight up Brinks. They're like, you ain't fucking with us, you little motherfuckers that rob Rihanna. You ain't fucking with me. So that's kind of fucking crazy. Brinks, armored trucking shit.
You know,
for a piece of paper with some ingredients on it. It's like the Colonel's recipe.
You know, I guess to make sure you're the only one. I mean, if it took you 40 times, it must be like some specific things.
It's like, tweak it a little bit. 40. We done. 40. 40. What should we name it? It's for water displacement. WD-40. Yes. All right.
But that's like, it's like the thought with like any like numbered thing, like Blink 182.
I don't know that either.
It's like they're like a band.
Heinz 57 sauce. What the fuck? I don't know.
What was the 56 other ones?
I don't know. Or is it 56 ingredients? Because something's ingredients. There was, I can't even. Something is like, there's a certain amount of ingredients. Nope, never mind. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about something different. My bad, people. I got lost. But I'm back. All right, let's proceed on to some weird shit. When it comes to security and shit, we still on the security shit. Italian police blow up a suspicious suitcase in the middle of Rome airport. They're like, oh shit. So, you know, they say suspicious luggage. You don't. First of all, why would you be taking somebody else's suitcase that you don't know? Hey, brother, can you take this onto the plane for me? Hell no, man. But they always keep telling you, don't take other people's suitcases or whatever, and whatever. And then if you see something left behind, say something so people can figure out what the fuck it is. So somebody did that. There was a suitcase. Bomb squad, once again, came, checked it out, blew up the motherfucking suitcase. Turns out just to be somebody's clothes and some coconuts. Hey.
So they had coconut milk everywhere.
Coconut? No. The coat? Yeah, they don't explode. That shit's fucking tough, man.
I would think with a bomb squad in with a.
Nope. Those motherfucking coconuts was like what? Now what? What, motherfucker? Alright, that was in Rome. So, got a couple stories left. Just birthdays are fucking fun. Birthdays are great. Recently, Will Smith celebrated his 50th birthday by jumping out of a motherfucking helicopter over the Grand Canyon. He bungee jumped 1,000 feet out of a helicopter over the Grand Canyon. This was live streamed on YouTube with his wife, his 2 sons, daughter, and Carlton Banks, a.k.a., well, actually, his real name is Alfonso Ribeiro, was there and watching. Would you ever skydive, bungee jump?
Nope.
Never?
Nope.
You just fly off the top rope?
Yep.
All right.
Big difference.
There is a big difference, but hey, I don't know about the bungee stuff, but skydiving I'm interested in. Just as shit might have to be 50. I might have to Will Smith it. See,
you just gotta get that.
I do a Kanye and then I Will Smith it. You know, that's what I do. But it's just to be able to. I want to try new experiences. I want to travel the world and do all kinds of things. And this be just another thing that I can say that I did.
Yeah.
These days, you don't hear too many incidents where, oh, the parachute didn't open. Oh, somebody bungee jumped and smashed to their fucking death. So it should be safe by now, right?
Yeah, it should be.
And then, what, by 50... You know, they'll be able to scrape my brain off the fucking concrete, put it in the robot, and I'm be good.
Yeah,
I'll
50, yeah.
Long live me.
And the interesting thing about that, it was on YouTube. It was live on YouTube. So, who watched it?
I thought about it. But then I was like, he's gonna go down and come back up. What? And it's like, are people gonna watch just to see if he dies? And if he does, won't you feel bad? Like, that's the whole reason you went and he did it. And everybody loves Will Smith. Who doesn't love Will Smith? So if you went just to see him die, and he did, you would have to feel bad. It's like, my fucking karma brought that into the world. And it's just fucking horrible. But anyways, congratulations to Will Smith. And once again, he is a youthful looking motherfucker too. So congratulations to Will Smith. On the playground is where he spent most of his days growing up. That's what I heard on the street.
Yeah.
But anyways, I want to end this story by saying, and that's how you tie it in. Will Smith is from Philadelphia, and the Philadelphia Flyers have a new mascot. The Philadelphia Flyers is a hockey team. They call this motherfucker Gritty.
He looks gritty.
He looks weird as motherfucker. He is named Gritty. But some people are trying to say it is a mockery of Trump. What do you guys think? Pull it up, because he's orange and just freaky looking, and that word on the street is that's what they're trying to say.
Really?
That's what they're trying to say. What do you think?
Nah.
And because all this time, they ain't had no fucking mascot.
They didn't?
Nope. And now they do. And that's Gritty. And he orange with loose flying hair.
No, I just think that's just stupid.
I mean, but this is the thing. All the mascots that you like remember are always the weird looking ones.
There's the Philadelphia Philly, whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah.
The green one.
Yeah.
What is it? All right. And what is he? Alien or something? Is it the St. Louis chicken? What's the chicken? But what was it? It's not the Cardinals. Is it the St. Louis Cardinals? He's just a mascot. And then there's the gorilla for the Phoenix Suns. I don't know how fucking gorilla and Suns happen, but yeah, there's a fucking gorilla for the Phoenix Suns. But anyways, that's all I got. Thank you, my nephew, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Let people know again how they can follow you.
You can follow me on Instagram at Talanoxin.
OXYN, that is.
Yep.
So go follow him. Tell him you seen him on the show. Tell him you appreciate him. Tell him that good luck and get that belt like his uncle.
You know.
This is George Cortright. Who we got behind the cameras? Oh, she got her picture. She putting her picture.
IDC.
All right, and this is Mad Week. Thank you. Peace.